Hey everyone, Steven here, and this is a Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Let's Play. So what I'm going to be doing here is creating a character and basing this character on myself and attempting to survive this post-apocalyptic zombie-filled world. Now if you don't know what this game is, just go Google it or something. It's a really cool game. It's an RPG, it's a roguelike. Once I die, that's it. There's no going back. There's no previous saves. It's a one-shot deal. Now, if you do know anything about this game, there are tile sets, and the tile sets that I'm going to be using is one called Retro Days. It makes the graphics appear like old, like Atari type graphics. I find this one to be particularly useful now because we have version 0.A. This newest version came out in March of 2014, I believe, and a lot of the older tile sets, they're not quite compatible yet. There's a lot of question marks or unknown tiles, and I believe the Retro Days, I haven't come across anything missing yet. So yeah, I really like it. It doesn't seem very jarring to me. Like all the little icons and symbols seem to make sense. So, anyways, if you're bored already of this video, that's fine. Skip ahead to the next one. All I'm going to be doing now for the rest of the video is creating the world and creating my character. Which, if you've played this game at all, after you've seen that a few times, it's kind of boring. So, the next episode is going to start with me starting the game. So here we go. What we're going to do is go to world and let's create a world. And what we've got here are some mods, old gun pack, medieval content pack, and some other stuff. This is what's shown here is the defaults. So we're just going to stick with the defaults. World gen options, surrounded start, false, don't want to be surrounded by zombies when it starts. Size of cities. I want to bump this up just a little bit because I do want to have a large city nearby. The one game that I've been playing, I am not near any cities at all. Just a really tiny one. It was kind of a bummer. So we're going to bump that up a bit. Classic zombies, we're going to keep it false. Default region type. We're just going to keep all this stuff the same, I think. We can start in spring, that's good. Initial time, that's fine. We don't want to scale anything up or down. All the rest of this stuff, I think, is just fine. So what are we going to name this thing? Well, let's see. We can hit question mark to get a random world name. English, okay. So these names, I mean, they don't really mean much. It's just the name of the world. Cool Junction, that's nice. And if my character dies, I can reload, or I can create a new character and put him in the world, and it will be the same world. In fact, I can go and find my old body or whatever I've built or created or stashed away, and I can find that stuff there. So I'm just gonna keep hitting this question mark until I find something that sounds cool. Miramont, sure, why not? That sounds good. Sounds Game of Thrones-ish. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the character open, or carrot open. I'm satisfied with the world. And are you sure? Yes. The other thing about this game is everything's key based. There's not a lot of mousing to do. So I'm going to be moving through this stuff kind of fast because this is not a teaching or a tutorial type video. So there are some of those out there, and if people want me to make one of those, they certainly can. But I'm just going to be blasting through some of this stuff and just kind of narrating what I'm doing without being too specific about what the keys are. Let's go to new game, and let's go ahead and create a custom character. And then we get to pick the world. I've got two other worlds here, Scorched and Wasteland 2, but we're going to do Miramont. Are you sure? Yes. So it's loading up the world data in the background. Alright. So now we've got the stats, the traits, professions, skills, and a description. So the first thing I want to do is go through the traits. And since I'm going to be making this character like myself, I'm going to have to be brutally honest and see what I do here. So I'm going to start with the negative traits. There's a bunch of them here. Addictive personality, right off the bat. I do have a beer in front of me, so we're just going to go ahead and hit that right there. And take a pull from the bottle. We've got some Sam Adams tonight, the seasonal brew summer ale. It's very good. Yeah, it's good. I'm not albino. Let's see. I like animals, so that's not going to be for me. Asthmatic. I don't have that bad of asthma. My back's fine. My knees are fine. My temper tend to be unhappy. No, that's not me. Chemical imbalance. No. Clumsy. I'm not really that clumsy. Disorganized. No. Farsighted. Well, now I do need glasses. I'm wearing glasses right now, in fact. Let's see, but I'm not farsighted. I am the other one. Where's the other one at? Nearsighted. I am nearsighted, so we'll go ahead and hit that one. Fast metabolism, no. Flimsy, no, definitely not. Forgetful, no. Fragile, no. Frail, glass, no. Heavy sleeper. I am a pretty good sleeper, but if I was sleeping in the zombie apocalypse, I think I'd be more of a light sleeper, so we're going to leave that away. Or leave that off. High thirst. No. Hoarder, no. Junk food. Oh, lactose intolerant. I am lactose intolerant. So that's interesting. I am a bit of a lightweight. I didn't start drinking until I was 25 years old, and so it only takes me a few beers to get in. So we're just going to go ahead and say lightweight there. Pacifist, no. Poor hearing, let's see. So, slow runner. No, I'm not really a slow runner. Strong, I don't think I'm stinky. Let's see. Truth teller. I am a truth teller. But I'm good at lying, so I'm not going to use that. Where we ran out here. Wool allergy, weed allergy, don't have those. Weak stomach, no. I got a pretty strong stomach. Where is... insomniac. That's a good one. I find it very difficult to fall asleep, so we're going to go ahead and use that. So now we can see that I've got 9 points to use because of all of my bad things here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's see. So now let's bounce over to the good things. I do have good animal empathy. I do like animals, and they do like me back. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. This stuff, not really. You know, I am pretty healthy. I don't think I would be a fast healer. Disease resistant. Yeah, you know, that doesn't happen too often. Immune system is particularly good at resisting infections versus unlikely to catch an ambient disease. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab that other one because I do not get infected very often. Let's see, less sleep. You know, less sleep. It's hard for me to get to sleep, but when I do, I don't sleep that much. It's a little weird. Night vision, no, I have really bad night vision actually. Outdoorsman, not really. No, I'm not a psychopath. I'm not particularly quick. Self-aware. That seems a bit game breaking. I don't think I'm gonna pick that one. Strong back. Maybe strong back. I can carry things very, very easily. Venom mob protege? Oh, that's a that's a martial arts thing. We're not going to do that. Terrifying. No, okay, I think we're good here. So I still have 7 points left. I've got a strong back. I require less sleep. I'm infection resistant. I've got animal empathy. I've got an addictive personality. An insomniac. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm a lightweight. and I'm nearsighted. So I think we're all good there. Now, profession. The game's got a lot of good professions in here. It takes some of your skill points or stat points or whatever, but you may get some bonuses, and it kind of kits you out with what you're going to have. If you're a tweaker, you don't have much. So in reality, I am not a tweaker, so that's not going to work. Survivor, that's kind of like the basic. The zombie apocalypse happen, and you just kind of have stuff on you, like pocket knife, clean water, matchbook, and then jeans, t-shirt, boxer short, just regular. Not much going on there. No professional skills. I may end up choosing that one, but let's see what else. Crackhead, no. Hitchhiker, no. Clown, no. Hobo, no. Lost submissive, no. Novice martial artist, no. Chain. I do not smoke. That's not good. Groom, nope. I'm already married. Shower victim. You were in the middle of a nice shower when the cataclysm struck. You fled without so much as a towel. So you just start bare ass naked. That's not very good. Golfer, backpacker. Now, what's cool about backpacker is that you start off with a leather backpack, which they could be hard to come by, or it takes you a while to get your tailoring skills up to be able to build your own or craft your own. But I'm not really a backpacker, so that doesn't really fit. Punk rock dude. Now, I do love me some punk rock music, but the way that they've kitted out this character doesn't really match who I am, so I'm not going to pick that one. Bionic monster, that'd be fun, but no. Convict, no. Cyber junkie. No, don't. That's not me. Student. I'm not a student, but I do read a lot. And if I was stuck in a zombie apocalypse, I may just grab a backpack and fill it full of stuff, but this is just a bunch of books. So, not that one. Home mechanic. I do have an old car that I'm fixing up, so this might... I do have some skill in mechanics in real life, so that might fit. Computer hacker. I am not a hacker. And I know it just from the game itself, having skills in computers really hasn't done much for me in the past. So I'm going to skip out on that one. Lawyer, handyman, no. Bow hunter would be fun. I've played a few games with bow hunter, and that's a fun one to start with. But that is not who I am. So I think none of these really match me. Survivalist would be fun. Look at all this good stuff you start with. A bunch of skills, a bunch of equipment, items. That's kind of easy mode. To be a survivalist in a zombie apocalypse, that is kind of easy mode. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scroll back up here to the top and just pick regular old survivor. I've got the basics, pocket knife, some clean water, and a matchbook. I think that's going to work out for me. So the next thing we're going to do is go over to the skills. And I've got 7 points left still. And I can still spend some of these points within my stats here. But first, let's see what out of these things do I naturally have an inclination towards. Let's see. Nope, there's not much here. Okay, and I'm not really good at fighting. Not good at trapping, not good at throwing. I am kind of crafty, so maybe tailoring. Survival. Skin and butcher animals. No, not really. Let's see. Shotguns, rifle. I am kind of good with a skeet shotgun. I've been skeet shooting once, and I was outlandishly good. It was a little weird. Piercing, melee, mechanic. Now mechanics. Okay, I am a little bit skilled in mechanics, so I'm going to spend a point there. Marksman, no. Launchers, handguns. I have fired guns before, but I wasn't too good with the handguns. First aid. I mean, I've got logic. Wrap something up in a bandage. Fabrication. Working with raw materials, shaping and useful. I have built a fence, so let's give me a point in fabrication. Driving, dodging, cutting weapons, cooking. No, I do like to cook, so let's add one in cooking. So we've got cooking, fabrication, and mechanics. That's good. That's good enough. So now regular old stats. I've got 4 points left. So we've got dexterity, intelligence, perception, and strength. Now I do lift weights, so I'm going to give myself 1 in strength, because why not? I do consider myself kind of smart, so let's give me 1 in intelligence. And I am very perceptive, so let's give me 2 for perception. Dexterity, you know, I'm not that dexterous. I'm gonna take away, just take away 1 there, and let's put that into perception. Why not? Okay, so I've got the skills. Oh, here's a nice rundown. So 9 strength, 7 dexterity, 9 intelligence, 11 perception. I've got an addictive personality. Every time I say I'm taking another drink. Animal empathy. I'm infection resistant. I'm insomniac. I'm lactose intolerant, lightweight, nearsighted, but I've got a strong back and require less sleep. And I've got some innate skills in cooking, fabrication, and mechanics. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my name in here. And I'm ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and press this button here to finish my character creation. Are you sure you finished? Yes. And here we are. This is the game. These are the graphics that I've chosen. If you're brand new to this game and you're just checking all this stuff out for the first time, these are walls, and you will see over here as I mouse over things, some items appear. Wall, it's impassable. Just a floor, regular cost. So 100 is the movement cost to move. So I just moved from one space to another. I spent 100 movement points. My current speed is 100, so that was like a normal movement. We've got benches here. The movement cost, you can see, is 150. So to climb over a bench takes more movement points. So it's the same amount of time as you're watching it, but in-game it takes longer to do it, if that makes any sense. Now, these other little weird lines that we're seeing, these are open windows, and I'm looking out of the windows, and I believe I can zoom. Yeah, I can zoom way out. This is the limit of what I can see. I can get a little closer, and then right close up. Got some stairs going down, some lockers over here. There's a computer console here. There's a broken one here. These are counters. We've got doors on every end. This, I'm about ready to start this game up here. There's one last thing I want to check. I'm going to go to the map screen and see where we are. Okay, we are in an interesting position here. You can see the little cursor that I'm moving around. This is where I am at. I'm at the evac shelter. Here we've got roads that are that I can follow. These R's over here, that's river. So river banks and river, that's good. That is very good. I am near a source of water. This game is very realistic when it comes down to simulating reality. So I'm going to have to drink water fairly quickly. And finding a good water source is always a priority. And I am right by a river, and that is fantastic. These are swamp lands. I can also get water from there. Forest. Up here, these X's. What is this? Hazardous waste sarcophagus. That's like a toxic waste dumping ground. That's kind of interesting. I may need to go over there and check out, see what that is. Down here, all these S's. Regional school. It's a school. Okay, there could be a lot of good supplies in there. That's neat to have nearby. More riverbank, more swampland. Now, what's interesting here is on either side of the school, these are houses over here. And there's more houses over here. So there could be a big city area here and a bigger city area here, or this could just be a kind of a one lane and done. I don't know. As I move around the world and explore, I'll be able to find out what a lot of this stuff is. What's nice is there's nothing that is immediately dangerous really close to me. There could be Oh, any number of things. There's a lot of good space around for me to be able to breathe. I don't want to be right in the middle of the city, but I want one to be close. And it looks like I've got two that are close. One here and one here. This one, there's no bridge here. So actually this, I can't get over here unless I go all the way around through this forest, which the swampland may not be 100% safe. My first course of action might be to head off this way and see if I can get through into this city area over here, or maybe just go straight down and investigate this school. It might be a little dangerous until I've got some good weapons and food and water supply set up. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. This was kind of the prologue to the story. I will go through some other stuff at the beginning of the next episode. Got all my stats here. So until next time, my name was Steven, and this was me playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Thanks for watching.